Razorbacks men's basketball team suffered a tough defeat in the Swamp on Wednesday, losing to Florida 87-83. A main reason for the loss was the Hogs were outdone at the free throw line. The Gators made 30 out of 36 attempts, while the Hogs made 15 out of 20. A bright spot for the Hogs, however, was Anthon Bell, who surpassed 1,000 career points. He is the 39th player in Arkansas history to achieve the mark and now has 1,010 points. That puts him up there with names like Bobby Portis and Charles Thomas. If he averages 19 points in the next 8 games, he can jump into the top 30. Head coach Mike Anderson was impressed with a play of his senior.
I think he's a prime example of guys coming in and doing the right things and waiting his time. Came in as basically a shooter, and we've seen the evolution of a guy that's putting it on the floor, playing some of his most consistent basketball.
Bell has made a three-pointer in all 22 games this season and at least one in 83 of 119 career games. He is on pace to lead the team in threes, and he would be just the second Razorback to lead in 4 consecutive seasons. He currently averages 16 points a game and is a big contributor to the Hogs' offense. Up next for Bell and the Hogs is a home game against Tennessee, who have the same record as the Razorbacks, 11-11. Coach Anderson says the Volunteers are tough to play, thanks in part to the play of guard Kevin Punter.
You got a guy like Punter who can, this guy's leading our league in scoring right now. I mean, what a dramatic improvement from him. I mean, he may have averaged 12 points last year coming from the junior college ranks, and now, it's kind of like he's that leader of that basketball team.
Punter in SEC points per game. However, Arkansas holds the three of the top 10 spots of its own. Dusty Hannis, Anthon Bell, and Moses Kingsley hold the 6th, 8th, and 9th spots respectively. Moving on to football, the big day is approaching for the NFL. Super Bowl 50 is on its way to becoming the most expensive sporting event in U.S. history. Ticket tracking site SeatGeek reports that the average ticket price is just shy of $5,000, hundreds of dollars more than the record-setting ticket price for the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight last spring, and far more expensive than other tickets for Super Bowl 49, which set a record for the NFL. The Denver Broncos and Carolina Panthers face off Sunday in the first Super Bowl held in Silicon Valley in more than 3 decades. Now for the answer to our trivia question. Who is the all-time scoring leader in Arkansas basketball history? The answer is Todd Day with 2,395 points. Before we go, here's an update for our Lady Razorbacks in their game against Tennessee. At halftime, they're down 41-25 against the Lady Volunteers. After the break, we'll have one more look at your weather.